Hey everyone, Canadian Trucker here. Today we're in the town of Oakville, Ontario, just outside of Toronto, between Toronto and Hamilton. Yeah, had the day off, went out for a couple walks, beautiful weather. Just had supper with my son TJ and his girlfriend. It was nice to see them. Now we got a little time to kill, so decided we're gonna do an MRE from 1982. Beef stew. 1982, great year I was born. And Salty Crock Collectibles, Vince sent me this because he knew I was looking for one, and very generous guy. He actually gave me a couple of them. I told him, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna eat anything in here, but definitely gonna check it out. And he pointed out that Readiness Reviews ate one of these out of the same case, so really no reason I shouldn't be able to eat this. But we'll see. We'll see what's in there and see how it looks. So, old brown bags. And it smells like 1982. Using our GoPro again. It's got a light attached to it. Maybe this is going to be real crap. I look white as a ghost. So maybe it's not what it should be doing. But anyway, there's the inside. Let's see what's in here. Got an accessory pack. We got our beef stew. So tiny little brick. Now with this camera, I can't see anything. The screen's like tiny. So it's a little wee box. Oh, 82, 056. This was maybe the last day of February, somewhere in there, of 1982. So this is a little older than me. My birthday is actually in 2 days. Today's Saturday. My birthday's on Monday. So this is actually older food than I am. We got crackers. I actually am probably going to eat these because these are the salted ones, which I've never actually had. They quit salt and crackers back in like, I don't know, 87, 86. And I don't eat old rations. But I've seen so many people eat these and not die, I think. So, good chance we're going to try these out today. We got a fruit mix. Eat dry or reconstitute in cold water. I think these are supposed to be vacuum packed. They feel very spongy. We'll get into those, see if they held up. We got a cherry nut cake, the 69th day of 1982, so that would be somewhere in March. Not too many ingredients. That's not too bad. Cocoa beverage powder, type 1. Big 1.5 ounce peanut butter that is kind of firm up here, oily in the middle, firm in the bottom. We'll give that a good knead, try that with our crackers. And they give you this tiny little spoon. So for our accessory pack, we got coffee, cream substitute, sugar, salt, chewing gum, matches, and toilet paper. I don't want to open this, but we will. And that smells like 1982, but with a little bit of mint. If you've ever noticed reviewers reviewing these old rations always smell it and smell it more than once. It's a very distinct smell, like an old library basement. It kind of smells like my school used to smell. But there's the mint. Beachies, spearmint candy coated gum. Made by Lifesavers Inc. in New York City. Get 2 of them. Maybe they held up. We got matches. These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet, or after long exposure, several weeks to very damp air. DD Bean and Sons, North Carolina, and those have the white tips. It's kind of off center. I don't like that. So we got the toilet paper, which is white. I thought maybe it'd be the blue stuff, because back a long time ago, toilet paper was blue. This one here is folded different. Piece of tape around it or something. Tufco out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. And that's not surprising, because did you know Neenah, Wisconsin, just outside of Green Bay, has like a bunch of factories that make toilet paper and paper towels. And you know, when COVID first happened and everybody started hoarding the toilet paper, people in Neenah were scared. But yeah, I bet you that's 12 slices just like the new ones. Got our iodized salt in Poor, Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Coffee Instant Type 1, and it feels perfect. Man. White Plains, New York, General Foods Corp. And we also have a perfect feeling cream substitute. Six grams of sugar. Amstar Corp, New York, New York. And that's everything that came in the accessory pack. That was everything that came in the ration itself. We're going to save that. And for this week's shout out of the week, Old Smoky. Most of you know Old Smoky. He has a live stream every Saturday night. And if you're wondering where all the ration reviewers hang out, Saturday night, Old Smoky's live stream. Heck of a good dude. And today is Old Smoky's birthday. He is 2 days older than me. Today's Saturday, my birthday's Monday. So he's an old man. And I know what you're thinking. Like, he looks like he could be my father. I know. But yeah, 2 days, hell of a good dude. I'm going to leave a link to his channel. He mostly only does live streams, which are sometimes hard to watch afterwards. But every Saturday night, roughly around 8 o'clock Eastern, Central, somewhere in there. But yeah, everybody's there. He's can't say enough good things about him. And he's a guy that will eat all of this old stuff if it's good. He's not afraid to do that stuff at all, whereas I'm less experienced and less willing to try that. So, Old Smoky, love you, buddy. Happy birthday. And he might not even be on tonight because it is his birthday. So, we'll see. So let's check out these crackers. The old school tear notch. And it didn't go right down. So, let's take our handy dandy knife. Yeah, these didn't hold up. So that's how they look. They're kind of toasted on the edges. The new crackers are just bleached, just white. We're kind of having to work plastic off the sides a little bit here. They have been for 41 years, which is how old Smoky is. I will be in a couple days. 41 years these have been packed. And look at that salt. Can you see it? The camera's so tiny, or the screen's so tiny on these, but those are very salted. Both of them are perfect. Now watch this. You can actually take these ones and break them into 4. the way crackers should be. The new ones bust every which way but the way you want them. We're gonna try this 1982 crackers that are older than I am, salted. Those are actually seem okay. I'm not gonna say they're perfectly fine. They're definitely all right. If it looks different, I had to change cameras. For whatever reason, this damn thing is getting crazy hot. Don't know why. Gonna have to look into it. Back to the cracker. Now that this isn't straight. There, now I can see the salt. And that tastes pretty good. Just kind of tastes a little bit old. There's the train. But these taste more like saltines or whatever salted crackers you have around the world. Yeah, just so much more flavor profile to it, right? Now, after kneading the bejesus out of this peanut butter, ooh, it is thin. Just smells like old peanut butter. Oh, do we do it? I get it now. People talk about how the old peanut butter tastes more natural. This tastes exactly like you just were eating a handful of fresh peanuts. You know, let that sit for a minute, just make sure I'm not going to get any numb tongue or ill effects, and we're going to go back into that. Can you believe it? CT is eating food from 1982. I'm not sure I believe it. And hopefully I don't die and this actually gets uploaded, because if I eat this and there's no proof and you guys don't know, then no one's going to believe it and it'll all be for nothing. Peanut butter and crackers, 1982. Let's do it. I was talking with my cousin today, Tara. Hey, remember I said I wasn't eating any of this? So our cocoa beverage powder, type 1, fortified. This is actually one of the things out of every old ration that I always thought I would like to try. 9 out of 10 times, it's bad. It's gone sour or whatever from the milk in it, I assume. Anyway, we're going to try this. It says for cold chocolate milk, which we're doing because I'm not boiling water. Make a smooth paste and then the remainder of the cold water, stir until blended. We're not doing any of that. What did they know in 82? That smells so good. It's a whole different hot chocolate smell. It smells the way the chocolate covered oatmeal cookies taste and probably smell. So I got about 6 ounces of water. I could smell this all day. Okay, let's do this. Got a clean funnel because we don't want contamination. And it even looks good, like it's dark. You can see the crystals in there of sugar. Oh, it just smells amazing. Pound it down in there. Watch it settle. Let's shake her up. Look at the color on that. That's a totally different color. It's dark. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna let it sit just for a few minutes because it's all sort of got air bubbles in there. So our fruit mix, I am almost positive this should be, you know, vacuum packed, which it's not. It doesn't smell very good. It's like stuck to the sides here. Yeah, it doesn't feel very nice either. No, that's definitely not good. It's not supposed to be brown like that. It doesn't smell terrible, to be honest, but like it's spongy. Oh man. Yeah, like that's not right at all. So set that off to the side. No, my truck stinks. A little squirty squirt of our Germex. I don't trust this shit. Cherry nut cake, 1982, 69th day. Early March. And that is stuck in the box, like everything else. Like it's glued in there. For real. Yeah, literally glued. Oh, okay. Cherry nut cake. Probably nothing I would eat. It reminds me, or sounds like fruit cake that crazy people eat at Christmas. Old people, we should say. It doesn't smell bad. Looks like that. It smells very much like, you know, fake cherries or, you know, candy cherries that you'd get in desserts, as this is. Yeah, smells like those. Okay. I don't want to do this, but I feel like I'd really be letting some people down if I didn't. Try a little piece of this. It tastes fine. I would eat this now, and I would have ate it 40 years ago. Didn't have teeth, but would have made it work. Strong cherry taste, and they bite just like raisins would, which I guess is probably normal. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Like that, I can't believe how old this is. This is blowing my mind. And I worry that I'm going to get a whole lot of I told you so's out of this, but this ration was clearly stored pretty well. Always a gamble. I do fear that my next video is going to be from a hospital bed. Worth it? All right, after I was eating that second piece of the cherry nut cake, the bottom of my tongue on this side all of a sudden went dry. Really weird feeling. I've had numb tongue one other time. That was from an HDR from like 2008 or 2009 or something. It was kind of different. It affected my whole mouth and kind of just made things dry and weird feeling. This just attacked one little small patch on the underside of my tongue. Not too worried about it. It's gone now. So maybe it was just the crap got under there in a weird spot, felt weird. I don't know, but that's it for the cherry nut cake. Does taste good even after 40 years, believe it or not. So our hot chocolate that we're gonna drink cold. Now I'm a little nervous, by the way. Oh, it smells so damn good. Not sure if it is good. It tastes exactly like it smelled of that chocolate that comes on the oatmeal cookie bar, which is good. But if you've had them, older ones, you'll know the taste I'm talking about. It tastes good, but it tastes slightest bit off. It's never stopped me from eating one of those, and it's, I don't know. We try it again. Doesn't taste bad, it just tastes old. And it's a totally different flavor than any hot chocolate you get today. Yeah. So beef stew from the 56th day of 1982 puts us somewhere into February. I'm not even trying this one. My channel's not all about doing crazy stuff and eating dangerous stuff. You might have seen it a bit today. This isn't the norm. We're gonna check this out and just see what it's like. And again, this one is taped into the box. So, yeah. Little different packaging. Normally it's just up like that, the new ones. So it definitely feels different than the newer retort pouches. It's got 2 tear notches still, so that was always a thing. Like, this is the second year they actually did this. Second or third, I think 1980 they started testing. But that's starting to delaminate, I would say. Open her up. So as I was going to smell it, I seen out of the corner of my eye what it looked like, and that's why I turned my head. It smells exactly like beef stew should smell, but it looks like that. It smells perfectly fine though. So let's get this out onto our tray. Looks so awful. Now, I haven't heated this up either, so keep that in mind. But I don't, oh, this looks absolutely horrible. I'm gonna throw this right out on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up after, but I just want to set this down the floor of my truck. I don't have a garbage bag ready. So there it is. All kinds of different, it's probably fat layers, and I don't know. But that, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't eat this no matter what. If this came out of a 2022, I wouldn't eat it. I kind of want to, I'm not going to, but the new beef stews have a lot of carrots and peas. This seems to be potatoes and beef. Like, there's not any other vegetables that I can see. Unless they just totally deteriorated. Is that carrot? Yeah, there's carrot. All the others, something green there. See that? But look at the layers. So that's a 1982 beef stew. So we can say most things out of 1982 were friggin' awesome. Myself included, and about like 8 other MRE people were born in 1982. But that is not awesome whatsoever. Put that down. Can you believe, I think I might have said this once or twice, that I would actually do this? Can you? Today is May 13th, 2023. You're watching this on June 24th, 2023. This is going to be a day to remember. I do have more of these to review. I don't know if I'll be digging into the others as I did with this. We'll just have to see piece by piece how they held up. And I do have a full case of 1982s as well, unopened. Just because that's a pretty special year. Yeah, we'll check out another one of these soon and see how it is. We are going to try the gum. I've never tried MRE gum, ever. Not US MRE gum, at least. This is Beachy Spearmint, and it says beech nut quality. All I know about beech nut is in Hank Williams Jr.'s song, Country Boy Can Survive. He said, I'd like to spit some beech nut in that dude's eye. I thought it was like chewing tobacco or something, but maybe it's gum. Anybody tell me? Maybe I should look it up myself. Ooh, look at that. They absolutely look perfect. Smell of hand sanitizer for some odd reason. Let's try them out. So I don't chew gum. This is perfect, by the way. I don't chew gum at all. What this reminds me of is being in a car with my grandma and my 2 aunts and going wherever, friggin' shopping or whatever, when I was like 3 years old. Because my aunt was always chewing gum. That's what this reminds me of. So that was our 1982 beef stew, menu number 5. Packed by Southern Package and Storage Company, Inc., Mullins, South Carolina. Meal ready to eat individual. This is pretty awesome. Salty Crock, Vince, thank you so much for hooking me up with this. You're a friggin' amazing dude. Now, Salty Crock sells a lot of older rations and other odds and ends on eBay, so I'm gonna try and figure out how to put a link to your store down below. And very fair dude, honest. You have zero concern if you're buying something from Salty Crock Collectibles on eBay. Just kind of mesmerized right now. I don't get like this, but this was pretty friggin' sweet to be able to try out a ration from the year you were born, especially being 40 years ago, or 41. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you next time.